Hi chat, welcome to another stream. How y'all doing today? It's Friday, Friday the 22nd of October. And we're back for another stream. Oh right, I got a haircut. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, so I went to get a haircut. And the lady's like, you haven't been here for a while. And I was like, yeah, it's, been a month or two. She's like, your hair's gonna look funny after I cut it. And I was like, oh no. What have I stepped into? What do you know that I don't? And she's like, oh, well, how much do you want to get off? And I was like, I really want to get off. But no, sorry. And she's like, well, last time you did this and this. And I was like, yeah, that seems fine. And she did the sides and the back. And I was like, oh, that's fine. Sides and back are great. And then she cut the front, and I was like, oh, is that how short it's going to be? Because I was not expecting it to be this short. But you know what? It's fine. Hair grows. It'll be fine. CLOL, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. And today we are drinking New Holland's The Poet, which is an American oatmeal stout. So cheers, chat. But yes, let me say hi to everyone who is here today. The plan for today's stream is to do a bunch of open source stuff. I have a few things in my inbox that I want to look at. I also started working on a linter, which we'll see how that goes. But anyway, looks like Senpods was here before the stream started. D-Delsp, I believe, was first today. Indeed. JJMC is here. Hello, hello. Drunk Time Lord is here. Marsha is here. Hello, Marsha. We've also got Arc-like Slavic. We've got Belnathis, who says today is October 22nd. It is. You're not wrong. Indie Monkey is here. Hello, hello. Says, wonder if Anthony realized we can hear him singing. Oh no. Wait, what? You could. What? Is my microphone not muted on my. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did you all hear? Oh, there's a clip. Oh no. Oh no. What happened? What happened, chat? Oh yeah, you can. You can indeed hear it. Oh, well, that's a thing that exists, I guess, now. I'll have to fix that for next stream. Or maybe we'll make it a thing. Maybe I just sing pre-stream and that's what you get for pre-chat. Who knows? Bugle Cook. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, I am on twitch.tv/anthonywritescode and I watch a quaft. I don't know what that word is. Should I look at that word before just saying it out loud? That's probably a good idea, but it's too late for that. Stylish. Styled. Interesting. Cool. Alright, well, not a slur. We're good. Grand Piano, hello, hello. Welcome back. Calzoon says hair grows. Yeah, for some. I guess that's true. I could be bald. Connie Geist. Thank you for the resub at tier 1 for 5 months. It's good to see you again. Thank you for your continued support. I did say hi to Calzoon, right? You said hair grows. Indeed, indeed. Welcome, Calzoon. Good to see you. Marsha says, hi, plushies and chat, and whoever the heck that is sitting in Anthong's chair. What the heck? Yeah. Yep. Did I say I had a drunk Time Lord? You're looking like the 10th Doctor. Wait, who is the 10th Doctor? Was that, Tenant? It was. Wait. Is it? Wait. 10th Doctor. Yes, Tenant. Recursive chat, hello, good to see you. DJD Duty, hello. Yeah, I know, right? How is it already October? It's crazy. Savjul Kanto, hello, welcome to the stream. Pre-stream serenade, yeah, I guess so. Jack Talbert says, my workplace is tagging me to a retreat to some island even though I'm not an actual employee. That sounds cool. I feel like Anthony skipped a lot of messages after the clip. Oh, I did. Wait, before the clip. Yeah, you're right. I did skip a lot of messages. My bad. I just scrolled down and got flustered. I was going to cheer to get off, but I'm at the best cheer value I can have already. Wait, how many cheer? What is your current cheers? Are you at like 69, 69 or something like that? Jump to Mine says, I just bought a boom arm, but apparently I had to buy an adapter or shock mount. Yeah, that's pretty standard. Although some mics come with them, like this microphone had a mount already. It was just like standard, boop, done, easy. It's spiky, edgy now. Yeah, well, she was right. Negative IQ viewer. Hello, welcome. Was it always that? Oh, I think you're talking to Arclike, maybe. Okay, then I read everything after that. 666. Oh no. But there will be booze. Fucking send it then. Sounds great. Anthong will happily be sacrificed for free booze. It's true. It's true. Did I zoom in one too many? There we go. That's our normal zoom here. Cool. Well, welcome back. I have done a few things in Absorb since last time. Hey, Gabernat. Hello. 22 bits on the 22nd. Indeed. Thank you. Welcome. It's good to see you again. Okay, let's see what I did since last time, since we streamed on Monday? So it's been a while. I'm pretty sure I've done a few things. Not too much, but a few things. Mostly in Tokenize RT. We will look at a few of these. I actually made a mistake. It was really hard for me to fix it because GitHub was down while I was trying to fix it. So, oh yeah, this is what we did last stream, right? Add support for the silly match statement. Yeah. Because for whatever reason, they don't use the same AST nodes, so you kind of have to. Well, it makes sense because you can have like as in here, so it does make sense that these are not the standard AST nodes. But we had to specialize for a few of those things. So we did that last stream on Monday. Everything else should be new. Oh, you're talking about the color of my hair? No, my hair's same color. So the thing is with my hair is you see how it's like a different color when you see it head on? It also is a different color when it is sun bleached. Yeah, that's what they call it. So if I get enough sun, I look a little bit more blondish. So yeah, sunburn hair. Yeah, exactly. But also, yeah, it's also just like, you know, hair is translucent, so when you see it at this angle, you're basically looking through a bunch of hair, so it looks a lot darker. But yeah. Drink Time is gonna go to sleep. Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Gabernat says, "What's using Tokenize RT?" Of the things I know, I upgrade, add trailing comma, future f strings, future annotations, yes QA. Those are my things. I know some other people are using it, so I accidentally broke some stuff for them, but we fixed it. I fixed it. We fixed it. I fixed it. Eagle PT, hello, welcome. Unhug, yes. I don't have a good. I don't know. I've heard this referred to as a hugging parentheses, as well as this being a hugging parentheses, and yeah, so that's my jargon unhug there. Is YouTube not working today? Or is it quiet? This part's muted. There we go. Fixed. PSF buddies, indeed. Gabber Burnett was also added as a PSF fellow. Congratulations to you, Gabber Burnett. That's because the UV is destroying the protein in your hair. It's true. It's denaturing the pigmentation proteins. Well, pigmentation's not always a protein, but same idea. Now when I eat a bowl of Anthony's hair, I won't get my daily taste of protein. Yeah. Unhugging sounds mean though. Yeah. Dehug. Yeah. Cabernet says things are going well with import lib stability, aren't they? There is an update on that. That I guess I shouldn't show DMs, but I will fish the link out of my DMs because that is the easiest way for me to get to it. Oops. I guess we can start with me grumbling on Twitter, since that's where it really started. Oh, right. That doesn't work. I'm not Anthony Writes Code there. Unfortunately, I wish I could be. Yeah, so we start here. Where I'm basically just yelling at the clouds as I do. But the reason is import lib resources. So first it was import lib metadata last time I grumbled about this. But this time it's import lib resources has now deprecated every method that existed before Python 3.9. just straight to deprecation warning, which means basically any library that adopted this during 3.8.7 or 3.8 now has everything that they're using deprecated, which fucking sucks. And because there's a new shiny pathlib API, which I don't really care for, but I'm more concerned that it's a real pain in the ass to migrate to. And then there was a bunch of back and forth, blah 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 blah. You can read it if you want. Here's the original thing there, and then they moved to discuss.python.org, which is their like weird forum thing, and blah 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 blah. Wrote an essay, blah 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 blah. Somewhere in here I posted a code sample of just how annoying it is to make this stuff work. Yeah, here we go. So this is what you need to have minimal dependencies, maximal compatibility, and no warnings. So you need to depend on both import lib resources and metadata if you're just using resources. And you need this bit of code anytime you use any of the APIs. So new API in 3.9, old API in 3.7, and then depending on which version of the backport you have to pick a different API, which just kind of sucks. But anyway, that was me grumbling about import lib resources because grumble. But anyway, yes, indeed, Cabernet. Bring back purple, Anthony. Maybe at some point we can do that. We'll see. But I like if I were designing this, or at least the way I expect most of the standard library to work is APIs that are adopted will be supported until that version of Python is no longer supported. And this is just like immediately deprecated, so it doesn't really fall into that category. So it's really frustrating for me. But Indie Monkey says this week I started to use Python. A great tool, awesome. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. Her Highness Queen Bee, welcome to the stream. Wait, is this a Marsha Alt account? we've got the mop emotes. Adrian CGG, hello, welcome. How can you avoid 429 and AIO HTTP? Is 429 like the not acceptable status code? Too many requests. Oh, rate limiting and async IO. Well then. Is there a way? Async IO bounded semaphore. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah. A bounded semaphore object not thread safe. Wait, isn't most of AIO implemented using threads? Hold up. CSS is my passion. How did that fuck up like that? What does it do if you click it? Oh, it does work. Oh, and then it fixes. Oh. And then it fixes itself, clearly. Oh, CSS is my passion. Jazz Lucy, thank you for the resub at 8 months. Thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again. I will just remember to not click that button because destroyed. No, she linked me here though. Oh, well, welcome. I shield your stream. Nice. Import libnet resources 2 would have been not that bad, right? That's what I would have done. That would have been pretty easy. That would have been straightforward. Like let the old APIs live for a while and kill them off when adoption is high. not when adoption is 0. I'm a cursed tech witch, so if you have unexpected amounts of errors, it's probably me. I see. Well, hopefully you don't trigger errors in my bot, but we'll see what happens. Osiads, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Neurom is here. Hello. Welcome. And that semaphores were something specifically to do with threading. Yes. So I guess the idea behind a bounded semaphore is you set a number of concurrent things that you should have, and if you're able to acquire the semaphore, decrease the number, then you can pass a critical section, but only n things will be able to pass that critical section. So you set some bound, and then you have each of your worker downloader things try and acquire that. And that's one way that you can sort of implement a bounds to your async shenanigans. New haircut indeed, Jazz Lucy. I got quite a few of them cut. You should see the new haircut downstairs. I don't think they do that. I don't think that would be well, who am I kidding? I'm sure they do that somewhere, but not at my local haircutting place. I thought Semaphores was a clothing store. Is it a clothing store? Semaphore clothing. That would be a real unfortunate name for a clothing store. Oh, it is. In AU. Oh, well, today I learned. What's the difference between a normal semaphore and a bounded semaphore? Good question. Wait. A bounded semaphore versus... I don't know what the difference is. A bounded semaphore is a version of semaphore that raises a value error in release if it increases the internal counter above the initial value. Would that be possible? Wouldn't... I'm trying to think about how that would be possible, because I feel like you would only have one release per acquire. Oh, I guess if you're not doing strictly critical section binding or critical section protection like this, like if you have explicit release, like if you're managing some sort of counter, it would make sense. But for the use case I was describing, like you would just do this, so it wouldn't matter whether you use semaphore or bounded semaphore. But I definitely was confusing. I think this naming is a little bit confusing. Like in school, we talked about bounded semaphores being the same as a semaphore with initial value. But I don't know. Yeah, all the table flips. Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure what you plan to rate limit, but this is something I used a while ago. It could limit how many tasks can be run concurrently. Yep, same idea. Exactly the same idea. Precisely what I was talking about. Cool. Yeah, indeed. Ronnie says, I'm a software dev for a living, and I have a track record of causing completely bespoke errors in code. God, the word bespoke. Feels like every time somebody says the word bespoke, I'm just like, oh no, here we go again. Not specifically you, but including but not limited to rolling iOS applications off the screen, crashing entire dev environments by pasting the alphabet into a field the UI didn't constrain me on. Huh, that sounds pretty good. Tom says, but async IO is not multi-threaded, so its specific semaphore doesn't have to be as well. So that's true to some extent, but most, well, I wouldn't say most, a good percentage of the AIO libraries are actually just, you know, thread pools in a trench coat. Like if we take a look at live AIO SQLite. Yeah, so if we look at AIO SQLite, for instance, not context, but core, it's just threads. It's just sneaky threads that look like async. You know, they expose an async interface, but they're actually just threads, which is fine. In this case, like this library is not accessing the semaphore, so it's not a huge deal there. And the context switching it's depending on is just OS level context switching. And it would be a problem if inside of the bodies of these they were accessing, or actually not specifically in there. It would have to be inside of the function that gets executed in this connection. That would be where there would have to be a problem. Or accessing the async IO synchronization primitives, because this is this is threaded code. But you don't really have to worry about the threaded code here because it's not using shared state, other than the connection itself. But I assume that's properly protected. Yeah, it seems like they're using a multi-threaded queue here to avoid clobbering itself. But I don't know. Using threads to implement an AIO interface seems a little bit sloppy to me, but Shrugs. Hey, what's up, Shaz Robot? Hello, hello. Yeah, I did get a haircut. If that's what you're referring to. James Boyan, hello, hello. Anthon without here. Wait, without what? Oh, without hair. Yeah. Going to sleep because of you times. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Naming things is heckin' hard. Yeah. I've heard bespoke so much and have no idea what it means. Arbitrary. Usually the connotation or the connotation. Yeah, usually the connotation of bespoke is like a special in a negative way. Like, God, why did you implement this bespoke interface? Or, man, why did we make this bespoke system? That's usually where it's used. But it could. I think it just means like, let's see. It's fine, bespoke. Bespoke. British. Also programmery. Made for a particular customer or user. Yeah, so specifically like invented here. Kind of dealio. What's the other one? Spoke, ephemeral. God, there were just like a good there's like a good like 3 or 4 programmery trigger words that fall in that same category. But so semaphores not being not thread safe means the counter inside them should not be changed in the other thread when that can be used. So hey, Alexa Bacana, hello. AWC Noodle 2. Thank you for the subscription with Prime at 10 months. Thank you for your continued support. It is good to see you again. As for Sinpoz's question, so semaphores being not thread safe means the counter inside them should not be changed in the other thread when that can be useful. So the reason that it doesn't matter for async IO semaphores is they're running an event loop. And so technically only one coroutine is running at a specific time. So in pure Python code. So only the coroutine that's live can modify the semaphore. But if you use coroutines with threads, then yeah, you would have problems and you would have to use a threading semaphore instead of a async IO semaphore. But the problem with using a threading semaphore is the async IO machinery is not going to understand it. So you're gonna have like stuck coroutines sometimes. So yeah, async IO and threading don't really mix all that well. Anyway, Mutex Kane, how's it going, Venus? Good to see you again. Hello, hello. Okay, we went on a tangent. We went on several tangents. We went on a tangent of tangents. Right. Okay, so this is the first thing. Actually, we did two of these things. There's a not merged version of this as well. Wait, did I talk about this? I feel like I talked about this. Maybe I didn't talk about this 3 days ago. 3 days ago is Tuesday? 19th. Okay, we did not talk about this. Okay, so at work, we use Bazel to run Python, and sometimes it's really convenient and sometimes it really sucks. This is one of the situations where it kind of sucks. A lot of libraries in Python make the assumption that setup tools is always available, and in Bazel it's not. Bazel, you have to specify all your dependencies, and we could hack around this by putting setup tools everywhere, which we were accidentally doing for a while until I fixed it. But anyway, when I removed that, it caused a lot of things to suddenly fail because they expected either package resources or setup tools to be available. And so specifically, I narrowed it down to 2 libraries that were problematic. One was this called Palatable? I don't fucking know. I think it's dead because it hasn't received patches in forever. But I made sure to add setup tools as a runtime dependency, which fixes this import of package resources. And I also did the same for PyStan, which also had the same bug. Yeah, so that's that. I also was like, an alternate implementation would be to use import the metadata or the import the metadata backport, and they were like, yeah, that sounds fine, but it's too new. They would not be able to do that because they still support 3.7. And then this part, I'm not proud about the next part that happens here. To be clear, they were like, can you please do stupid conventional commit messages? And I was like, no. I refuse. And so they did it for me, which, like, it's fine. That's a fine resolution. But I was just like, no, fuck that. Because conventional commits are stupid. I'm gonna die in that hill. Venus says, I've almost been watching for a year now. I think it was a little before AOC. Well, you can actually, you're a follower, which I assume you are. You can look at your follow age. 1 year and 2 months. It's been more than a year, Venus. Ooh. Damn. Marco Corelli is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you again. How's it going? How's it going? Basil, yeah. Basil. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. I assume it's basil, like the plant. But I don't know. Let's see how to pronounce basil. wait. Why is the first word bespoke? Oh, can I actually do all these? Bespoke, acai, hiro, win, gnocchi. I don't know how to pronounce this. This is clearly pronounced charcuterie. What was the actually word I was looking up? I don't even remember now. Basil, yes, exactly. Oh. Basil, okay. Correctly. I still want to do that meme channel where I just like intentionally mispronounce tech words, but I'm out bad commit takes. Well, thank you for stopping by. Happy belated 1 year indeed, Venus. It says, I'm okay with conventional commits if the conventional commits are processed in a tool to provide changelog metadata, otherwise GTFO. See, my experience with them, I've tried them before. My experience with conventional commits is even if you have a tool that processes changelogs, you still have to edit the changelog after the fact to fix a bunch of stuff. And at that point, you might as well just write it from scratch. But spoke is pronounced beepus. Exactly. Qatar? That's what I was guessing. I think it's like Qatar for white people. I don't fucking know. 1 minute 8 video on how to pronounce a 5-letter word. Yeah, exactly. That's charcuterie? Wait, what? Anyway, okay, so I did that. This was actually what kicked off my whole import the resources shenanigans, because it broke pre-commit's build because of the new warnings. So I was like, well, I can do this for now, and hopefully things settle. But this is just going to be really fucking annoying for anyone that uses pre-commit or interfaces with it, because like this is going to be really annoying. But there's a town near Paris called GIF, and it's pronounced JIF. Wait, what? Why? Why though? Kona Guy says, I was working on a project where we're using conventional commits, but one of the release guys didn't like that refactor or other prefixes didn't show up in release notes. So we restricted commit message to only be feature fix, and now what's the point? Oh, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. And we'll actually circle back to this later because there's another pull request, which was the one that was broken by this, and we will be reviewing and merging that, hopefully. This one, I fixed some markdown links. Or sorry, I fixed some RST links. They were originally written as markdown. The only reason I noticed this is, was it a Stack Overflow post? I think it was a Stack Overflow post. Lol. That fucking sucks. I'm glad my tool doesn't do that. Holy shit. Most of my files get deleted whenever Husky fails. Thanks. Holy shit, where is this? Did they delete their post? They must have deleted their post. We can still find it. This one. Oh, never mind. I just had a shitty title. But they were like adding SQL fluff, and I was like, oh, I wonder what they say about pre-commit. And I was like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, cool, pre-commit. And there were a bunch of links broken here, so I just fixed the links. Not all that interesting, but that's why I ended up there. Oh no, a TikTok. What is this TikTok? Hold on, let me pre-screen a little bit. Akatos, how you doing? You do spend money. Thank you for the resub. 2 months in a row and 4 total. Thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again. Yeah, Husky is a npm version of pre-commit. Oh, this has audio, so it won't show up on YouTube, so I'm just gonna skip it. I will look at this TikTok later, though. Time to go through browser history? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, to find where it was? Yeah, no, we got there. We got there in the end. Beer Hunter, hello, welcome. Husky is a weird and shadier version. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, but yeah, anyway, added some markdown links here. And this was my original main reason for playing with tokenized RT. And the reason for this is I want to add offset positioning because I started writing a new linter. And this is a 4-year-old bug. But before this change, all of the added tokens that tokenized RT has were just nuns. So these were just nuns. So now they have offset information. But I made a few mistakes in doing this. Partially because the test suite it was not super complete, but also just like I totally forgot about multi-line strings. And I did get the escape new line stuff working, but I totally forgot about multi-line strings. But basically I just have to keep track of more state in here in this token loop. And yeah, basically keep track of stuff. But that broke some stuff. But it did solve, I eventually solved the bug. Fix unimportant whitespace offsets for implicit continuation. Oh yes, so I also noticed these were wrong, and this I caught with a test in another project. But it was originally counting this as more text on line 1, which was just wrong. So I had to fix that. I fixed the main function. The main function was always printing out question marks for these unimportant whitespace tokens, and actually there was a bug. Let's see if we can show you the bug that was there before. Someone just locked my door. Hakatos says 2 weeks vacation is going to end on Monday. Fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Well, here's what I have. Next week I'm speaking at GitHub Universe, so I took 2 days off. And after that I am on call for the next week. And then I'm going to New York. So I'm taking a week off. So I basically am not going to get any productive work done for a while. But now I have proof it deletes files on failures. Yeah. Marco Raleigh says new linter sounds exciting. So it's kind of new, kind of not. I am increasingly frustrated with PyCode style because it's really difficult to get everything right in it because it's mostly a pile of regex and like hacky shit. And I think I could write a better one that is less error prone and easier to maintain. And so that's what I'm going to try and do. Is it written in Rust? Rust is safe, fast, best language. Thanks. No, it'll probably be Python. Venus says, gotta make a shell in my OS class. Anyone know the difference between var octothorpe pattern and var octothorpe pattern? Can't find it on Google. I actually don't know the difference between those two. Those are like regex replaces, right? Does your shell have to support complex stuff like that? That seems annoying. TomTomTTV, hello, welcome. I'm new to Python, and I've only used it for like an hour, and I only know how to make it say hi. Do you have any tips? I do. Nirm tried to link it. Explains getting started. Try the first link. This is my advice for learning to program. Should hopefully help you out there. Joe Haga says, what's your on-call like? So, we usually don't get paged, but we have to answer questions in Slack and help people develop because we're a developer tool team. So we make sure things work for them. But yeah, so it's mostly just like running around and answering tickets. We throw things that aren't hacky regex piles of shit. There's some. Anthon, can you make a CST, please? I would love to make a CST, but I know fuck all about parsers. So I would have to learn how to do parsers first. So we should think of a name for your new linter. Yes, currently it is. It has a placeholder name called alint. Not creative at all. Pretty. Yeah. It'll eventually have a name, but right now it's called alint, and it doesn't really do much. But the structure is mostly there. Venus says, yes, crying, I have to do var percent patterns and octothorpe patterns, but the PDF shows single and doubles. Oh no. Walrus, hello, welcome back. One is shortest matching pattern and the other is longest. I see. Only hit page when developers can't load their IDs. Yes. Yeah, that happened last week or was it the week before? Somebody couldn't load their IDE, and so they paged my team. And my manager got a little spicy and was like, is this an emergency? Loading your IDE is not an emergency. in a public channel, and I thought it was hilarious. But yes, that is one of the reasons why people sometimes page us incorrectly. But hey, what's up, Clutch? What's the alternative to hacky regex? I mean, like an actual parser, or in my case, I'm replacing most of the shit that my code style is doing with tokenization and AST parsing. So like a real parser rather than hacky regex. But it says not quite regex, but I've been using Flex and Bison for this class, making a shell, and it's so damn fun. Ah, so you know more. You probably know more about parsers than I do, which is cool. Just got here, so you may have answered the question. No, not yet, but yeah. Better by codes tell you. Jesse said I just had a small anxiety attack because you're slamming the table. I'm sorry. I was knocking on wood, in case that was clear. Hey, what's up, John Mega? Hello, hello. Good to see you. I get paged sometimes when people can't use X11 forwarding. Why would people want X11 forwarding? Blake 8 to the casual W7, yeah. Mr. Singh, thank you for the resub at 3 months, which gets you a fancy new badge. It's good to see you again. So I'm not intending to replace Flake 8. I'm maybe intending to replace Flake 8's usage of bytecode style. Maybe. Depends how aggressive I want to get with it. And how compatible I want to be with bytecode style, because I feel like it's going to piss people off either way. So I don't know. I'm mostly just playing with it right now. See what'll happen there. Is paged means mentioned like in Slack? No, paged triggers my credit card. I was like, oh no. let me just waggle my credit card on screen. Paged means like it calls me, it texts me, and it sends me an email. That's how I have my pager configured. Before I didn't have it call me, and so I miss pages. It sucks because then it pages everyone else on the team. But yeah, it's specifically meant to be like you're not at your computer and you need to get to the computer as soon as possible. Sucks. Beta says, turned down my first job offer last week because some work-life balance red flags, even though it was a sick job. Just finished a 5-hour interview today. Can't wait to be a professional one day. Beside that, that's all new with me. Oh, well, congratulations on getting an offer. It's good that you decided to turn it down and decided based on a work-life balance, because it can be really tricky to understand that trade-off and make sure you're in a good state. So I'm glad that you're doing that. Laszlo the Loner, thank you for the follow. Welcome. It was clear, but I freaked out because I had headphones on and it was very clear. Oh, so it was too loud. Sorry. Oh, the A would move over to caps lock. Yeah, that's true. But also, it was just the right hand that moved. So it'd be F K A J E. The cage 7. Oh shit! I forgot to set today. Set today, misc open source Python. And I need to I still need to make my slides for my talk next week. I've been procrastinating on that, and I've been really bad about procrastinating, so hopefully we'll do that eventually. But Mr. Singh says haircut looks good. Well, thank you. I feel like they took too much off, but if you say it looks good, then it sounds good to me. Your phone looks huge. It is huge. And admittedly, I didn't want a huge phone. But what happened is my mom got this phone, and she's like, my hands are too small. I can't use this phone. She's like, do you want to take this phone so I can get a new phone? And I was like, no, but yes, Mom. I'll take the bullet for you. You can send me the big chunker. And so she did. The shitty thing though is and I don't blame her, like it's not really her fault. She deactivated my phone before mailing me the new phone. So for like 4 days, I couldn't two-factor. I couldn't log into anything. I was just like, well, I guess I'm glad I'm logged into Streamlabs and Twitch, because can't relog in now. But yeah, it's a big fucking phone. Here, we'll get some others. Actually, oh, my brother took it. My brother and I were fishing around in my basement, my parents' or my dad's basement the other week. I guess it was more like a month ago. We were trying to find our Pokemon card collections, And I did find my Pokemon card collection, so I do have my Pokemon cards. Maybe I'll show those on stream at some point. But one thing that we found was the original Game Boy, the Game Boy, I think the Game Boy Pocket, the gray one with the purple buttons, big buttons. Game Boy Pocket. No, not the Game Boy Pocket. Yeah, this thing. This fucking thing. We found one of these because we had one of these. We also found a Game Boy Color. But the fucking crazy thing is, my phone is bigger than this. Bigger than the original Game Boy, which is just mind-blowingly stupid. Because this was a honking piece of hardware. But yeah, real big. Also, Glitch says, do you know any good articles on AST and Python? It's not really something I deal with often. I actually did a video about making a Flake 8 plugin, which goes over a lot of the like using the AST and how to write an AST traverser. And so I would check that out as well. Anthony looks like a new person with a new haircut. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh no, I look like a white supremacist now. And I was just like, oh. The opposite of what I wanted to be. But, hey, what's up, John Knight? Hello, hello. Cams, tell me 21. What? What? Oh, yes. This is the S21 Plus. XL, large, whatever the fuck. It's the Verizon variety. Let's see, does it say somewhere? Oh, someone did actually knock on my door. I have Amazon Fairy delivery. I will have to go get that when I take a break. I'm worried about how big the Pixel 6 Pro is going to be. Oh. Big Manic, hello, welcome. I procrastinate on making slides all the time. I don't mind presenting. Making the slides is so tedious. Yeah, that's why all my YouTube videos are just press record, live demo, press stop record. Sometimes open up MS Paint, but yeah. Backup codes for the one. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, not all of the services that I use had backup codes, so I was just kind of fucked. But I started using Authy for two-factor because they have desktop. Yeah, I have Authy for most of my two-factor, but a lot of the things like my bank account and my stock trading and like my like all those things, they're stuck in the fucking Stone Age. So I was like, oh, well, guess I'll go to use SMS. And they don't have backup codes, so I have to phone someone if I ever get locked out. Like, they're dinosaurs. Yeah. GitHub, interestingly, I feel like this is a security vulnerability, but I'm not sure. GitHub lets you change your two-factor method without having to reauthorize. Without having to read two-factor. So I was logged into GitHub and I was like, oh fuck, I don't want to get logged out. So I went into their settings and I was like, okay, I'm going to switch it to an authenticator app instead of, I think I had it set up as SMS, which I know SMS is not secure and like you should get rid of SMS wherever possible. But listen, I have 100 accounts and porting them all over one at a time is a lot of work. And so I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But anyway, while I was locked out, I was like, oh, I wonder if I can just change it. And then it let me change it without two-factoring. So my thought about the attack vector is like you're sitting over the shoulder of somebody, they get up to get water, and you change their two-factor to be your authenticator, and then they come back, don't notice, and then later you reset their password using your authenticator. That's the only attack vector I could think of, but I don't even know if that's like valid. Maybe I shouldn't be telling chat. Maybe I should be reporting this and stuff, but I don't fucking know. But yeah. We found a Game Boy and a Game Boy Advance. No, we found a Game Boy Color and the original black and white OG Game Boy. You can fit the OG Game Boy in your pocket? Yeah, well, I can fit this in my pocket, so yeah. It is a little thicker, yeah. So I guess that's a little bit different, but YTI says, as they said when the Galaxy came out, nice phone, does it come with a FeeSIM mount? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of true. It's kind of true. I'm thinking about putting my Game Boys and cartridges in a frame and hanging them. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. How does it feel to code without your t-shirt open? I mean, you could gift some subs and change that while so clutch. I personally prefer large phones, also with that size. A QHD display makes sense. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really use my phone for much, so I would be fine with a small phone. Honestly, the phone I missed the most was it was like a dual flip phone. It had like a QWERTY keyboard here and like a dial pad here. That was like the perfect form factor for me. Everything since then has been like, oh, this is clunky. But I guess I liked my first smartphone. My first smartphone was the first LTE phone. What was that called? The Thunderbolt? Is that really what it looked like? Yeah, this was my first smartphone. I really liked it. The physical buttons were nice. The screen size was about what I wanted. I don't know. It was a nice phone. But that was my first smartphone. I switched to Authy from Google Authenticator because I changed phone so often for work. Yeah, Authenticator is really annoying because exporting and importing is like not a thing. I really like Authy's setup. Fun Dutchy says, what was your first mobile phone? My first mobile phone was a flip phone, feature phone. The shittiest feature phone you can get, like just T9 dial pad, black and white, e-ink screen. It was basically you could text and call, and that was it. And that was fine. And I didn't have a texting plan, so all I could use it for was calling. And I hate calling people on the phone, so I just never fucking used it. Except when I need to call my parents and like, hey, come pick me up. If text message is Stone Age, then what is having to fax medical things to a hospital? Yeah, fax is just way older. Also, I had used the word fax for like 10 years before I realized that it was short for facsimile. And just nobody calls it facsimile anymore. But little bit of history there. I keep my backups OTP codes on my YubiKeys because it can do UTF and OTP. Yeah, I have some YubiKeys. I've just never set them up because I feel like they're too easy to lose and then just get completely fucked. And I lose small things all the time, so it'd just be not a good call for me. My bank doesn't even text me for 2FA. Half the time it does email. Oh no. Give me a real challenge, like when I travel to a different country. Oh yeah, that would be rough. Yeah. Some companies are slowly moving away from passwords since passwords have a big issue. People, yeah, so they like send you a login code, but then it's like, how secure is email? Might as well go back to 0-factor, you know? And then we've covered this. GitHub doesn't give a shit. Yeah, it's true. But yeah, my first smartphone was 4G LTE phone. Before that, flip phones. Speaking of SMS, I heard about this on the BHIS podcast. I was like, what the fuck? Cineverse, a service provider for most telecommunication companies, disclosed that hackers had access to its database for the past 5 years? My first was a keypad Nokia. I think mine was a Nokia also. It had a SNES game. Mine did have a SNES game. But it was, you know, black and white and not that many pixels, so. T9 tweets. I mean, Twitter doesn't exist. Remember when text message cost 50 cents? Yeah, I do. And I definitely sent like several 139 character text messages at 50 cents a pop and like min-maxed the characters that I used in them. We gotta hit on girls one way or another, right? Abdelani Dev. I definitely said that wrong. There's a character in there. Abdelatif Dev. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Hey mom, come pick me up. And modem is modular demodulator. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? How do I? A modular demodulator. Yo! I'm so glad you showed me this, because I love this so much. I love this. Modular demodular. Modulator demodulator. Marsma. Yeah. Yeah, you are coming up on a year, Marsma. Thank you for the resub at 11 months, and thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again. 11 months, man. YubiKeys are very nice. I have mine and a large keychain and hang it with the door keys. Yeah, I would just lose mine. Really. Like the only way I don't lose mine for work is it just stays in my computer permanently, which at that point, it's no longer two-factor. It's just, do you have my laptop? Right? Can we do multi-file split and edit in Babby like in Vim? Not really. You can do switch though. Which is actually a feature. Oh, actually, that's not what I wanted. Control P opens another file name. You can switch between files, but it's not splits. Splits are hard. But so I guess Dante actually added that feature, if I recall correctly. Muscotch says my phone actually has the Titan chip, so I can use it for UTF and OTP. So my YubiKey just stays in my USB hub at home. Okay, that makes sense. Modem should have been called Modmo. Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, useless pony? Good to see you again. Neil says, I got a wet snoot on my arm, but I'll let the puppy out and get him fooded. Sounds good, sounds good. See you when you get back. Venus says, you can tell some EEs made the name like, well, that's what it does. Yeah, it's true, it's true. Marshall says, soon AOC, indeed, indeed. We will be doing some Advent of Code soon. I found you an Advent of Code because of you. I do one of the first days, and then come looking at Fairy SQL solution. Yeah. Oh, the SQLite solutions. I fucking love those. It's so good. Dev Crushed says, random question. I ran into some old code today, and I have no idea how Python decorators work anymore. Any shot you'd be willing to take a look and tell me what the fuck I did? Yes. And in fact, and if you want to share a short snippet of code, I can look through it for you. But I also made a video that talks about how decorators work, so if you want to check that out as well. So you pronounce modem wrong then? Is it modem? Yeah, I guess it would be because it would be modulator to modulator. I want it to be modular to modulator. That sounds way better, but it's not modular. It's modulator to modulator. Anyway. The biggest flaw in most security are people, since people are dumb. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we're all fucking dumb. That is the truth. This also reminds me how much I hate when people pronounce. Oh no, I don't know what that word is. I would guess Serde. Is this something I don't want to look up? Oh, it's a Rust thing. Oh, serialized, deserialized. So it should be CRD. Hmm. 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 Anyway, back to this. Okay, so I removed this because no more nuns. And there's this other issue that I was like, you know what, fuck it, we're fixing bugs right now, I might as well fix the bugs. This had the wrong position. Oh wait, this had the wrong position. This is the right position. This is standard library. The sizes here are actually wrong. This should be 1-1 to 1-1 because it is a 0 width character, not a 1 width character. But standard library can't be perfect, so I fixed that too. And then who was it? The endless river? Was it the endless river? Someone on Dixword ported a boog. Who was it? It was the endless river. I was right. Reported a boog on Dixword. God, I just spew nonsense now, don't I? Where multi-line strings were not being indented properly, or not being handled properly. So I wrote a test for that, and then fixed it by special casing multi-line tokens. Just a short oversight. I also added a test. This was when GitHub was down, so I don't have a pull request for it. Add trailing comma. I also added a test to add trailing comma just to make sure that the same thing doesn't crash again, because this is causing a crash in add trailing comma, and that's how we found it out entirely. But yeah, that's the open source stuff I've done since last time. So that brings us to what we're going to work on today. Wait, what happened? Venus says, my cousin worked at cybersecurity at a bank, and 90% of his job was making fake phishing emails, then yelling at 75% of the employees that clicked on them. Oh no. Yes, Louis says he did it? Wait, what did I do? What did I do? Oh no. Will I get banned for throwing up a link? No, links are allowed. Because it's a programming stream, and links are very important for sharing code and stuff. So that's why we let links happen. Is it Jason, or Jason? Jason. Ho ho ho. Cat alert. Wait, do you have a cat? I didn't know you had a cat. I thought you had. Oh, I see. I get it. That is a chunky cat. That's a big cat. Imagine how dirty you'd feel when you realize someone's been in your shit for 5 years. That's when you just throw away the whole company. Yeah, exactly. Talking about dumb phishing emails that people can fall for. This is a secure message. To read it, open the attachment. Yep. Whenever Pseudo sees this particular cat, he looks back at me as if I should handle scaring the kitty off. Oh. Here's the thing that I'm confused about. What happens to the args? Okay, how do I make you fuck off? Not how I. Should open it on this screen. Okay, so this is the code you got. Why did it not replace this one? I don't know. Import communism bird. Okay, so we've got a decorator here. So this gets called, it passes this function in as func, which returns this new wrapper function, which takes a single argument config path. So when this gets passed in here, that gets set as config path, which then sets all of this, and then eventually calls population.run with this main function here, which I don't know how neat works, but presumably neat sticks these arguments in there. 25 must be genomes, and config must be the I don't know. Yeah, that's how this works. Basically this function gets passed into here. And so this function replaces this function here, but it still has a reference to this original function here. And then arguments get passed along like that. feel like at least half people click on that. Yeah, probably. Abdelati Fdez says, I just noticed GNOME. Did you just get GNOMEd? What? I wonder how many people click the link that says don't click this link. Yo, I would totally click a link that says don't click this link. That sounds awesome. To read the content of this email, please download the exe and run it. Yeah, exactly. Google Cook says, hello, I am a paste bin. How? How are you a paste bin? That doesn't make any sense. Import communism bird. Yeah, like what? There. Communism bird. That's not how decorators should be used, I think. Yeah, I agree. This does not feel like a good use for a decorator. Like, what I would probably do is def main config and then oops, take all of this and do that, and then remove the decorator, and then do thing. I don't know what this code actually does, but I would stick that in there, and then just do thing, and then you don't need a confusing decorator, and a little more straightforward what's going on. This is what I would do personally. I agree with you, Marsma. Melty Gear Solid, hello, welcome. Cutter says Windows 11 for the win. Ah, you have upgraded. I have not upgraded yet. Or like download the zip that runs JavaScript that downloads the DLL. Yeah. There's a PJZ here. Hello, welcome. White Flappy Bird with bad graphics and felt like a good name. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Got it. Makes sense. I say hello. I use Arch, by the way. It does not surprise me, Abdelati. Abdelatif. Do you have a shorter name that I could call you by? If not, that's fine. I will keep trying. I made it because the decorator can be used anytime I want to use the neat model. I don't know what neat is. It's some like genetic algorithm thingy thing. But cool. Seems fine. And side effect and adding some async function to a schedule, I think, based on the code. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Fatajin? Hello. New look? Yeah, I got a haircut. I got a lot of haircut. Don't click this link, rick-roll.me. Oh, but I want to click it. Oh. The Armchair General. Hello. Welcome. Ciao. I see you switch it up every stream. I appreciate that. Windows 11 is good. I have not upgraded yet. I will at some point, though. Probably not next week. Probably at least the week afterwards, because I am comfortable with my setup right now and I have to give a talk next week, so I don't really want to fuck it up yet. Oh, I had an idea. So the presentation software that we're using for GitHub is just like this super boomer tech. And I was like, oh, I'll just use OBS to make a virtual camera, and then I can, press my scenes and have like a normal, chat interaction and like have things look nice and stuff. And like, nope, can't do that. They have share camera and share desktop. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just override the camera with OBS. It forces every camera to be mirrored, and there's no way to turn it off. So my options would be to just completely mirror OBS, and then I can't see it. Or to just fuck myself and use their software. And it's going to be a little bit less professional than some of the stuff that I would typically produce. But that's the way things go, I guess. But anyway. Looking upgrade to Windows 11 because of issues with AMD. Should I buy the domain don't-click.me? Yeah. I think the original code would have been more clear if the decorator was wrapped in another decorator. Oh no. I see the troll is strong with you. Adev, okay, I will call you Adev. Sounds good. Welcome. Super boomer tech? No, yeah, I mean, a lot of teleconferencing software just sucks. Now, I don't know why. Presumably that's what Microsoft uses. That's why they're using it, but bleh. Bleh. There's an OBS virtual cam plugin that will selectively mirror that virtual camera. I tried it and it didn't work. It said it had mirroring and then it didn't mirror it. It would only mirror the camera inputs, which like doesn't help me. Put your camera at a monitor at a mirror. Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking what I could do is find a virtual display plugin and then broadcast OBS to the virtual display and then share the virtual display as my share desktop and then turn off my camera in the remote thing. So then it would just be the virtual display. But I don't know if that's going to work. Should probably figure out that and see. I don't know. Where's my says? Hope you will stream tomorrow. Yes, I will stream tomorrow. I will indeed. Speaking of being tired, I did not sleep at all last night. I just could not fucking sleep. I have like no explanation for it. Well, actually, I fell asleep at 8 p.m. and then I woke up at 9, and I just had like a 1-hour nap, and then I was just like wide awake until like 5 in the morning. I was just like, I can't sleep. Usually when I can't sleep, I do one of two things. Either I watch YouTube until I fall asleep, or I try and be productive. I tried both of those things, and neither of them made me tired. I watched like 2 hours of YouTube, and it was just like, nope, still not sleepy. And I was like, oh well, I guess I could work on my linter a little bit. I worked on my linter for like an hour, and it was like, nope, still not tired. This doesn't make any sense. I want to go to bed. Just let me sleep. Yeah, still a little tired for that. What's the presentation software? It's called Golden Voice, Golden Studio, Golden Shower. I don't fucking know. Golden something or another. They use Teams since they own that thing. I think they have a company that they purchased just for teleconference, for like presentations. That's different than Teams, because Teams, similar to Zoom, Teams has like a max number of viewers. Or FAP. Hey, we tried that too, Marsha. It didn't fucking work. Welcome to the insomnia party. Yeah. I start to sleep and my mind races with random thoughts. Yeah. PJ says, gonna go feed the kids. Sounds good. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Should be like Dixord, where Dixord mirrors your camera preview for you, no matter the camera source, but it's actually shown correctly to everyone else. Yeah, that would be perfect. But the person I had on the call was like, yeah, no, all your text is backwards. And I was like, fuck. Oh. But, oh well. I want to use, but it sounds like they're having issues with horizontal flip with stability. Oh, bummer. Walking house. I tried that too, Mila. It was raining outside. I went for a walk in the rain. It was just like, well, now I'm wet and still not tired. Compiling the Linux kernel. That would have just made my laptop hot, and then I would have just been like, no, please no. You might access my company uses Camtasia. I haven't used Camtasia in years. I'm surprised it's still around. That's the way things go. Yamcha General says, is there a Hacktoberfest issue in your repos? There are not specifically, but if you work on issues in my repositories and then bug me to add the label, I guess I can add the label. But if you find anything you want to work on, go for it. I didn't do any effort for Hacktoberfest. Oh. Shivans, hello, welcome back. Good to see you. Okay, let's actually do some programming. It's 60 minutes in and I haven't done anything yet. Okay, the first thing that we're going to look at is deadsnakes has a build failure. Should be easy to fix. I didn't look at it though. 3.11. So only the latest branch. Where's there? Oh, stupid setup modules. This file conflicts all the fucking time. I don't know why. Git clone, GitHub. I should clone it into the actual deadsnakes. Deadsnakes Python 3.11-nightly, which actually reminds me, I should set up. Remind me, chat, after we do this, we need to set up the repository for 3.11. Because I have not done that yet. And 3.11 Alpha 1 is out. I'm a little bit behind there, fortunately. Only been 78 minutes? Yeah. Snick Deads? Yeah. Maybe listening to a podcast or audiobook? Yeah, I mean, part of the YouTube that I did was listening to a podcast. Like, I tried everything. I just couldn't sleep. That's fine. Fine, it's the way things go. Shvan says, do you ever feel like a pro at your work, or is there some insecurity that you can't know everything sneak in? I'm pretty fucking good at what I do. And I know I'm pretty fucking good at what I do. I think, like, the only thing that I'm like, man, I know I'm kind of shitty at this is sometimes I piss people off. And yeah, I would love to be able to not piss people off as much, but I don't know. Six and one half dozen the other. I'm not perfect. But from like a technology standpoint, yeah, there's nothing that like I would be uncomfortable trying or working on. Programming on a programming stream, unacceptable. Yeah. Marsha. Not yet. When the time comes. Medic says, I want you to get the will to go back and fix my old Python projects that like 2 people use in the world. Huh? Yeah. 3.11 Python for work groups. Yeah, so Python is doing like a yearly release, and so yeah, they happen a lot. They happen a lot. BJ says, false alarm, still missing a kid to feed. Oh no. Well, hopefully you can find your kid to feed. Okay, not this one. This is what I want to write. Instead of Target, it is not. I'll do Focal first. Right. Oh, run books is down there. Not a valid object name of. What? Oh, it worked that time. Alright, let's look at the merge conflict. No, I do not want to kill the terminal. What the fuck? Damn it, what's the... What's the conflict? Oh... I have to assume... Well, actually, I don't know which side is the upstream. I assume this is the upstream side. I assume this is the patched module. I'm not sure though. Sucks. Let's not make a mistake. Cat Debian. Actually, we'll open it in Babby so that we get highlighting. Yes, it is the element tree module that changes. Wait, now I'm super confused. Oh, this is the This is the one that I want. use pyexpat cap. Okay, so we want to do this, and then eat this. Oh, there's another one. Fuck. Okay, what did upstream do here? dpy built-in py build core built-in. dpy build core built-in. That sounds right. Oh, what the fuck? Why is this a conflict? I hate doing these conflicts because this code like is really fiddly, and I am not the best at knowing what the conflict actually is here. I think it's actually better that I just look at the history. Oh, there's two changes here. Make module setup easier to read. Me. I don't know which of these commits it is. Fill in missing entries in module setup. I don't think this is the one that conflicted. Make easier to read. What changed here and why? I assume this is the one that conflicted. Okay. This is the first one that conflicted. The other one probably conflicted too, but for different reasons. Oh, so this is literally just a comment conflict. Two comment conflicts. Got it. So I can ignore this side. And where's the other side? Other one. No. No. Okay, so I want this side. Wait, no, I don't. I want this. Oh, wait. L curses L term cap. Do you think the ordering matters here? I think this is right. Yeah, we have things twice in here. Okay, so from crypt down to tkinter we need to do. Oh, there's crypt again. Okay, where's tkinter? All the way down to here? Really? Oh, this is a mess. This is a big mess. This is a big mess. This is a big fucking mess. We need to reintroduce this. up until this. Let me put this back in here after crypt. What? Why are those different? Yeah, well, literally what's different about these two lines? Oops. The trailing white space? On yellow pages, not everywhere. Why do those lines look different? Oh, I bet these are tabs. I bet these are tabs? I was right-ish. But too many tabs? Sorry, I'll catch up on a chat in a sec. I feel like I need to focus here. Breaks many builds. What changed here? I could do get checkout dash p head this. Unmerge. No. 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 Okay. So now let's look at the differences here. Okay, so element tree should become element tree lxpat with this. Okay, that looks fine. SSL, we should remove the open SSL down to here and replace it with SSL. We've lost the SSL bit here. Be right here. We should also have whatever text used to be there too. Oh, okay, I'm so far behind on chat. Let me catch up real quick. Inlong, a highly opinionated programmer. Yeah. Watching you makes me want to stay with Python and not switch to Go for backend web apps. Now I'm stuck in a decision limbo. Oh no. Ben says, not pissing people off is very difficult. You can't please everyone. You have many people watching on streams, so you're doing something right. We love you, Anthony. Keep up your great work. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Just use Rust. Yeah, there we go. Kill the terminal. I must have hit Control W in like a very specific way that caused it to be like, nope, we die. They undid alphabetic sorting. Oh. Hey, what's up, Jenny Pie? Hello, hello. How you doing, Chad Haircut? Listen. I didn't ask for this. It just kind of ended up that way. Lambert, hello, hello. Welcome. New haircut, indeed. Tabs dance game. Yeah, exactly, Your Highness. At least we can agree on that, right? Is there a way to show tabs? Not really. Snowcone is here. How you doing, Snowcone? I see Wall of Red. What have you done now? Yeah, exactly. What have I done? Ugh. I have broken things. Oh, they just like deleted this comment here. So I guess that's fine that I deleted it too. Okay, so element tree became that. That looks good. OpenSSL becomes that. That looks good. Hashlib. Fuck. We lost hashlib somewhere in there. We have to do hashlib and C types. And curses is not done. Why is curses different? Did I fuck this up? How did I fuck this up? Uh, no, yes. Okay. You find hash lib. Hello? What happened to hash lib? What? What? Oh, it's just added here. Got it. Okay, I understand now. I understand now. I understand. Okay. They added the module. And they added C types as well? I feel like this is a typo. I feel like everything is supposed to be commented out, and this is not for some reason. Oh my. Okay, well. Okay. Leave it commented? I don't fucking know. I don't know what I'm doing here. Nothing is great if you don't need performance. Yeah, that's kind of true. It's kind of true. I got water. Jenny says, went from hey, I'm Anthony to bitch, I'm Anthony. Yes. We could certainly interpret it that way. Add a backwards baseball cap. I could just I could just be the hacker man. That would work, right? This is now we're like Uber Chad mode. Oh, I just look like I'm blind. Maybe this is not the look. Maybe this is not the look. I had a backwards baseball cap. I actually don't think I have a baseball cap in my possession at the moment. Ashley took some hash. Yeah, is Dick Sword intentional? Yes, it is. It's a stream meme. I don't know what I'm doing, Anthong. Where'd that confidence go? This shit is fucked. I don't know, man. Oh, I don't know. All you need is a bow and arrow, and you have Hawkeye cosplay. Yes, I have heard that one before. I have. Yes, that is a thing that. What is the fucking? Yeah, dude. There you go. Done. Right? I'm confident I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, exactly. Precisely. Precisely. David J. Jackson, thank you for the host. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we added XPack back. We need to add C types in here. So where do we add it? Somewhere. In ASCII? No, it got reordered. Zlib? It feels arbitrary where they've added this in here, so I don't know where I'm supposed to add it in here. But this feels like as good as any. Alright, let's do this. Get div head caret. Okay, so we have element tree. And that is still expat element tree. Cool, looks good. And then we have expat. Pi expat. which I don't know why this isn't commented out. That seems like a mistake that I made. Because everything else is commented in this module. So I corrected the commenting here. So that looks good. And then we have C types, which we added. And we have hashlib, which we added here. And then we have SSL. And that's it. I think that's right. I think that's right. I'll find out tomorrow. Because that's how these builds work. I'm thinking you're pronouncing elementary. What is the word? Element tree. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. I just say it real quickly. Elementary. It sounds like a dumb way to say elementary. Yeah, I got you. That makes sense. I feel you. Oh no, I need to do the same thing. Oh wait, what? It's not done yet? Oh wait. No, it is done yet. Just... yeah. Wait, this makes me feel like I fucked up. Oh, it's a diff. I hate diffs. This is a subtraction in Spaceland, so this doesn't matter. This is just a diff. Okay. Just a diff, not to be concerned. Nothing to be concerned. Diff, just a diff. I hate diff. They're so hard to read. Okay. Focal. Except now we're doing bionic. Oh, now we have to do it again. Is it a pun? No, it's a tree of elements. It's an XML library. But it could have been a pun in another life. Does this look the same again? Elementary, expat, C types, SSL hashlib. Okay. I think that's right. And then we have diffs again. Yeah. And I'll find out tomorrow morning whether that builds. Because I'm not going to bother building it right now. Okay, so that's the first thing out of the way. Actually, we could trigger the build right now. And this one's entirely automated, so we can just go here. And I don't remember this rerun. Okay, so we'll let that go. Pun-driven development is best development. I go back and forth on puns. I feel like puns have a place, and if the name of all your products is puns, that's not the place. That's just annoying. That just makes it harder to develop on stuff. Like, here, I'll give you an example. The name of the repository that my team maintains at Stripe is called Zoolander. The reason it's called Zoolander is because that's where all the models live. So our team is currently called Zoolander Infra. And so anytime somebody's like, what team do you work on? I work on Zoolander. And they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? what what sort of brain broken are you? Yeah, I work on Zoolander. And there's like the pun goes further. Like there's some subsystem that's called Mugatu. I don't know what Mugatu does, but I break it all the time. Then there's something called Gelato, which I don't understand why it's called Gelato, but the names are all bad. They're all bad. Better than the furry team? I guess that's fair. C-Duder, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. How you doing? I don't know what it does, but I break it all the time. Yeah, it's true, it's true. Well, they don't have very good tests, so what can I say? It's Pathy Wankenstein. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh yes, is that the link to my talk, the Outro Journal? I was trying to find an actual link to it. Yes. So, oh thank God. They had my name spelled wrong in the original show notes. But yeah, this is fairly accurate about what this talk is going to be about. Let the computers they capitalize for me. Damn it. I didn't capitalize these initially, but I guess they... Why does this Y look so fucky? What happened to the Y? What happened to this poor Y? I guess the R looks kind of weird too. The Y looks really bad though. Let the computers fight the style wars so you can focus on what really matters. Yeah. True, it's true. Yeah, you both said it at the same time, Eustace Pony and Jazz Lucy. Get commit dash Anthony is a big deal. Just a little bit. Spatty Wagenstein says, very interesting stream, been lurking a bit. That's a cool trackball. Not actually a trackball. Here's my mouse. It's a fidget toy. Blue ball. There you go. Fidget toy. Cool. Okay, we let this run, and I guess we can set up. Well, remind me again. Don't remind me yet. He has to clip it and throw the thick sword. Yeah, exactly. Illusion ruined. Yeah, my immersion. Wait, did it fucking fail already? No. No. What? It failed on the same fucking thing we just fixed. Two conflicts in the same day. That's nuts. That's crazy. Well, we will not be moving on to the next thing yet, because this thing is still broken. I'm gonna go fill up my water though. I'll be right back. I'll see you in a bit. Hello, I'm back. Here's the water. Not sponsored by Etsy. The desk real estate filler, yeah, it's true, it's true. I have a nano trackball and it look very similar. It does look like a trackball, that is fair. Nelcone says, my next project will be in Python. Ooh. I will curse your name anytime I have a buck. Deserved. Shit. Well, I guess that's fair. You'll just have to use all my tools, though. Write it in PyPy instead so you can curse twice, yeah. Optimizing Anthony curses. Well, Snowcone, you could use my text editor, which is written in curses, and you could write PyPy with my text editor. You could run my text editor using PyPy and write PyPy, so you could curses curses while you curses curses. There you go. You have a raccoon emote? Wait, is that a built-in emote? Oh, it is. I have it too. Why use your text editor when you can use a decent one? That's also fair, the Omega. There is really no reason for anyone to use my text editor, other than me, I guess. But some of you use it for some reason. You are a sub, Useless Pony. Did you get a gift sub? How are you a sub? Or you just subbed? Cool. I read an SLN called Curses where every token is a bad word. I'm sure there is one. I'm sure there's already one. Okay, let's try this again. Gonna complain on the same file. Hopefully it'll be easier to do it this time. Changed here. I think I'm supposed to move this up here. Make that side. Not again. Okay, I think I take this and move up here. There's conflicts for days! Okay, elementary, expat, C types, SSL, hashlib. Okay. Okay. Diff diffs. Yeah, don't get thrown off by the diff diffs. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to rebuild this today, so we'll just have to wait until tomorrow for this. Because the way the build works is unless it doesn't update, it won't rebuild. But that's fine. Elementary, PyExpat, C types, SSL, hashlib. Sick. Planning on using a Jupyter notebook, but I'll consider Babby to show support. I wonder if you could run Babby inside of a Jupyter notebook. Probably not. Pure text editor code and then copy paste each time to Jupyter. That sounds like a pain in the ass. Don't do that. Oh, you didn't realize until you looked at your emotes. I see, I see. The Android channel says, didn't you want Babby version? You don't need it, because when you open Babby, it shows the version up here. So. Yeah, so I didn't implement that just version. At least I don't think I did. Yeah. Nope. The thing just shows it at the top, so it's good enough. Okay. Hi, Anthony. I'd like to join your LinkedIn network. Who the hell are you? You both studied at the University of Michigan. Holy fuck, this guy was at school for 16 years? Oh wait, they haven't graduated yet. What? How the fuck? We apparently both joined this, both started school the same year, and they are still in school and are estimated to graduate in 2025. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. We're gonna just say nope. Yeah, 16 plus years, that's crazy. How you doing, Shoddy? Good to see you again. Flying Wookie says, did you have an interview? Nice hair. I did not, but thank you. I just got my haircut. That's it. I just got a haircut. Sounds like someone is jealous. I would love to go back and take a compiler's class. Yeah, I'd love to go back and take compiler's class. But I don't know when I'm going to find the time to do that. Yeah. Drugs. Don't drop out at 16 PhD. Yeah, exactly, Ginny Pie. Scotch says, I dated somebody who was in school for a similar amount of time, double major in library studies. Library studies? What does that mean? No, you would not like to take a compiler's class? Why not? I feel like that's the one thing that I could easily take, and I would be a much better programmer if I took it. Okay, on to the next pull request. Token this, token that? Yeah, well, I don't know. I would at least know how to do stuff. I've written so many shitty parsers that I should at least learn how to do it the right way, you know? In the show, you said to work in a library you have to have a master's. Wait, what? A lot of schooling. That's a lot of schooling. It'll be pretty fun. Yeah. I feel like I could also just do my homework on stream. It's like content, free content. Plot twist, he's a teacher. Yeah. 16 years of college/university, so joining the job market at 34. Yeah, F's in the chat for that. That's too damn long. Okay, code looks fine. They added this, sick. Looks easy. But I will have to rebase their pull request. So there will be a little good code change like a ghost. Well, we're not actually changing their code. We're just flattening their code. Oh, damn it. They did it on their master branch too. Sorry, I'm laughing at myself about what I thought about when I did this. It's just like an oddly specific and like not enough context reference, so I hope none of you understand. This is just me being brain broken. Okay, no, yes. Sick. Force push over their master. Free group assignment checking. Yeah, it's true. Which says, I'm almost 34 and worked for a couple days doing janitorial stuff and I couldn't keep up because it was so physical. I see. Flying Wookie says, can you do a quick explanation on rebase? Do I have a video for it? I'm pretty sure I do. But did I do the drawing on it? I think I did. So there's the video. Do we have the drawing in here? Yes, I did do the drawing. Okay. So, I don't know. Damn, I'm white in this. Holy shit. I don't know if you can see this all that well, but there was a commit history, and then it branched off from here and committed did beef and then some other commit on a feature branch. So there's a branch here. And what a rebase does is it takes those commits and replays them on top of the main branch. So it basically cuts this branch here and then rebases it on top of this commit. So instead of being based on this commit, it's now rebased on this one, which causes each of these commits to become new commits because commits are based on their parent. So they get new hashes and all that sort of stuff. That's kind of the TLDR there. But yeah. Anybody says, chat anything, how's the job market for newbies? I actually don't know right now. I haven't been a newbie for a bit. My brother is applying to newbie-ish jobs, and it's been tricky for him, but he doesn't have a degree. He just has a coding boot camp, so it's been tricky for him to find new work. He's still working at his current job, but not exactly happy with it. But anyway. Quick explain and rebase don't belong in the same sentence. I don't know. It's not much more complicated than this little paint drawing here. But yeah, that's emo, Anthony. I don't think cutting my hair makes me less emo. Although I don't own any eyeliner, so maybe I should get on that. Yeah. Okay. I like how they rebased it, but they didn't rebase squash it. Oh well. And I'm just gonna click merge. We're not gonna wait for that. Cool. One thing out of the way. Oh, did that actually close the issue? There's an issue for that. $16. Yeah, I think it did close it. Oh, we can go to closed and sort by. You can sort by reactions. I'm kind of concerned. This is gonna be fucking Pi Project Automol. Like, I 100% guarantee it's Pi Project Automol. 100%. That's so stupid. Fucking bullshit. Cool. It did get closed. Nice. Nice. Cool. All right. Sorry, Pi reaction. Yeah, what a weird sort, right? Why no eyeliner? Did Juice not lend you any that you ended up forgetting to give back? No, I didn't steal. I didn't steal. I'm not a thief. It's this one too, and that's why I didn't merge it. CBSD shell. Has anyone ever heard of CBSD? I have not. Don't know what it is, but oh, they did squash for me. There's a deleted comment here then. Wait, I'm losing my mind. This used to be, oops. This used to be a bunch of commits. Oh, anyway. It apparently is no longer. Have you heard Twitch went open source? Yeah, they ban anyone who looks at it on stream. So we were maybe gonna do that, but then apparently someone got a 2-week ban, and I don't really want to do that. So, CSH, but with some BSD stuff. Yeah, I just realized that I haven't logged in my password manager, so we're gonna have to do the face thing for a bit, unfortunately. But before we do that, I might as well tell you. I might as well get it ready to release. What is 230? Oh, shebangs with dash s. Yes. V2.3.1. Okay, now I gotta do. Now I gotta look at my face. And I gotta mute. Yeah, mute my face. Yeah, that'll totally work. Okay. Oops. Upload. Upload. 231. My API password. Yes, and the paste, and this. Lots of Go. Yeah, Twitch has a lot of Go. I almost worked at Twitch. I'm glad I didn't. Oh yeah, something 3 out of 11. Yes, yes, we will do that. Right now. Sure. Hey, what's up, Lechosa? Hello, welcome back. Okay. I always forget how to do this, so we're gonna see if I wrote notes for myself last time I did this. The answer is probably no. Deadsnakes. So we have the nightlies. We need to add 3.11 to this. New repo. What do I usually do for the description? Nothing. Python 3.11, make it public. Create. Now let's see if I left myself notes. .11. Runbooks. Let's see. Importing new version.md. Okay, it might actually be really easy. Runbooks, import upstream. It's weird that I put 3.11 here. Am I a time traveler, or was I just intentionally being forward about this? Did I do this already? Am I? No. Apparently I wrote this line in 2020. Why? Why though? Okay, anyway. And it fails. Maybe we just comment out the line that does this? Maybe? Hidden, hello. For the love of God, can you write some Python code that blocks Twitch ads? That would be against the terms of service. There is an easy way to block Twitch ads, though, Hidden. Well, there's a couple of easy ways. One is pay for Twitch Turbo. The other is subscribe to the channels that you'd love to see. Piehole. So the problem with Twitch ads is they stitch the ads directly into the video. So can't really, I mean, you can kind of know whether they're ads or not based on the bitrate and the like small section. But they're basically part of the actual stream. Who knows? We can look at YouTube comments. There's a really dumb one. You ready for a really dumb YouTube comment? Not this one. Could you make a video on how to prevent Bastion storing dangerous commands in the history? I think I did this already, didn't I? I know I've talked about this on stream. I definitely did a video of this. I think I already did a video about this a while back. Check out this one. This is not the dumb comment. This comment's fine. We'll get to the dumb comment in a second. It's not a dumb comment. It's just like annoying. Oops. Passwords. Don't put passwords in commands. Yes. Yes. I'm pretty sure I talked about bash history in that as well. Maybe? Maybe not. But this comment. You want to see a dumb comment? Pulls up DDL's latest comment. Yeah, exactly. Should I have been getting ads every time I click a channel? I like the videos of you, but you really need a better wording for intermediate. I always get catched by that. I will learn something new, but you show basics in intermediate. And I don't know about you, chat, but I feel like today's video was not something that I would show to a beginner. The TLDR is command expansion, so curly braces and, you know, argument expansion like this. I was not shown this for fucking years. I think I had programmed for almost 20 years before I was showed this. And I really don't think this is a beginner concept. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I, could have learned this earlier. But I think like anything beyond the very basics of CD and LS in Bash is not beginner level at all. But yeah, so I was like, so it's impossible to fit everyone's definition of beginner or intermediate, and I sure as hell wouldn't expect somebody just starting out with programming to be able to grasp this expansion or use it effectively. Shell expansion is not a beginner-friendly topic. Am I wrong there? Does that feel kind of right? DDL says, I only really learned it by doing a bunch of drive matching changes with dev sd abcd f1. Yeah, it makes sense. This is 100% not beginner? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Vanishing Tacos. At least you agree with me. And I was like, yeah, this is not beginner. And they're like, looping is pretty much the most basic stuff you learn programming, like the third lesson after Hello World or some basic math. This video is not about loops at all. Like this is not a loop. This is just argument expansion, right? Not a loop. There's no for, there's no while, there's no xargs, no loops, right? Right? Jim, I guess, gonna go. Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Not all shells smart it. Yeah, it's true. Too many K's in his name. Yeah, that is also kind of cringe with a K. It's not possible. I just know I'm a big newbie, but sometimes I would binge on man pages or something, and you would learn a ton of deeper stuff. Yeah, it's true. It's true. R/ I'm very smart. Yeah. Yeah. There's not a loop. There's no for. There's no while. And I was like, I was confused because like I know this video was not about loops, so I was very confused. I was like, I don't know if you're on the right video. This one isn't about loops. Well, loop is an instruction that repeats some kind of code, so I would say executing a code X times with different args could be called a loop. It's not. It's not executing code X times. Also, this is edited. This was not here the first time I saw this. This is the comment that I replied to. Just this right here. Echo test 1 could be in Python. No, it's not. That's not how that works. I think you're on the wrong video. None of that is happening here. There's no for, while, or even xargs in any type of repeated execution of commands. There's no reason somebody should be learning bash scripting beyond absolute basics of using a shell as a beginner level exercise. That discussion leads nowhere, Winky Face. You literally iterate of stuff inside brackets. No, that's not how it works. It just expands. So we can agree to our disagreement and have a good night. No, this isn't a loop. Anyway, they've double, triple, quadruple downed. Beginners are taught loops is obviously a beginner concept. I totally agree. That's where I went too far. Oh, okay. Now they realize they've stopped tripling down. Oh boy. Holy fuck. Say that expander 1 and expander 2 are not loops. I don't care. I don't care anymore. It's not loops. It's not loops, brother. But anyway, that was my silly YouTube comments of the day. Wait, someone's wrong on the internet? Yeah. Where's the iteration? Yeah, exactly. There's no iteration. I use expansions to make many aliases in one alias. Oh, you can do expansions and aliasing? That's cool, Tandev. I didn't know you could do that. I guess it makes sense, but like, I didn't know you could do that. What the fuck? What is that, Flying Wookiee? What is this command? What are you doing here? Guess we could just put echo in front of it and see what it does. Huh. What do the question marks do? Oh, are they supposed to match something and I just don't have those things? I guess that makes sense. The thing is that it's an argument expansion, so explicitly not recalling echo. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 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 That's the example the band docs give? What the fuck? Why? Does Python have an equivalent to JavaScript object destructuring? It does now, but it's not pretty. Are you ready? We'll just set up an object that looks like this, and you can do match thing, case, hello, hello, pass, case underscore, raise type error, expected key, hello. God damn it. Oh, I fucked it up. It's supposed to be double quote. Now, look at unpacked. Dictionary unpacking. Mom, I want dictionary unpacking. We have dictionary unpacking at home. Dictionary unpacking at home. You can Alt-Shift-E to expand it. Yeah. I think you showed me that, Marsha, which is pretty cool. Some people just don't like when they're told that they're wrong. Yeah, it's true. It's true. But yeah, look, dictionary unpacking. Not a fan of pattern matching. I don't think it has a good place in Python. Sheldon Geki says, just noticed the type bracer point goal. Guess I know what I'm saving up for. Ooh. Is switch case pattern matching? No. They are very explicitly not pattern matching. Do you want to see a silly example where it's very much unclear that it's not that? Let's say we have status codes. So we have like status OK equals 200 and status error equals 404. And we want to write maybe we have a response code that was 404. And we want to do a match statement on our response code. And you can imagine that if you did something like, oh, we want to check if it's okay. Status okay, print it was okay. And in the default case, we just want to say print it was not okay. So what should this? And if you know pattern matching, then you obviously know the answer to this. But if you just come at this from like expecting normal Python code, what would you expect this to produce? I would expect it to produce this because 404 does not match status. Okay. But sneakily, this is not actually a constant. This is a variable capture. So actually, I think this produces a syntax error. Now that I think about it, yeah, because this is a wildcard capture, and so it's always going to capture this value, and then everything after that cannot be captured. I guess we could make this status codes equals 404. That's a less good example. I could come up with a better example, but basically, like, this does not work the way you would expect it to. This is a capture instead of a variable lookup. So it doesn't work like case at all. But you can hack around this by doing class statuses, and then you can do status okay equals 200 and status error equals 404, and then you can do match resp code. You could use case status is the hot status okay. This works. Obviously. I don't know why this would be different than what the other one was. The reason is because of this dot. This dot changes how this gets looked up. Obviously. But I don't know. I think it's going to confuse a lot of beginners, fortunately. So we'll see what happens with it. But okay, we ran this. Do this for all of the releases. Git checkout upstream -b ubuntu focal. Copy the Debian directory from the previous version. CP. Let's just reclone this. People are going to use match case and I have no idea what's going on. Well, if you want to learn about the match statement, I made a video which goes over all of it in gory details, so you can learn all of the fiddly rules for yourself, as well as a few examples of how it works. Okay, check out the Ubuntu focal, yes, and then Python 3.10 Debian to dot import. Oh, but this is gonna have PTO. Don't want. Yeah. I guess we can just do this. Import Debian directory. I know it's pronounced Debian, I'm being weird. From 3.10, then 3.10, show this, again, apply reverse. Disable PTO. What do I have updates? Debootstrap. Doesn't actually say that it's debootstrap, but I know that it's debootstrap. Updating. Yeah, what could go wrong? Sound mixer. Dino says, you know, the name pops out. Sounds good. Sounds good. Pronounce doubloons. Wait, what? Wait, what? Change the package versions in Debian. Oh. Something is not UTF-8. Oh. Okay, that's not the 310 we were looking for. That we can leave alone. That we will generate from the in file. That will leave alone. That doesn't match. Oh, because I have the wrong original expression. I guess it does match. This is 3.11. Wait, SVer. This is supposed to be alpha 1. Hmm. Yeah, it's supposed to be tilde alpha 1. And the next version is 3.12. There's actually no other version numbers in there. This will get regenerated, maybe? This will not. I don't use this file though, so I don't know why I keep fixing it. But... Yes, I do have to edit this file. Cool. What did it say here? Change the package versions. Uh, 3.10 to 3.11, and do this. Oh no. Oh no. Octavius, thank you for the resub with Prime at 10 months. Thank you for your continued support. It is good to see you again. Hmm. How am I gonna do this? DBPPQ. Wait, I think I can just export it from this and then edit it. I think that'll work. DBPPQ import. And then we can do get add wet and get fetch wet. We just want to fetch this branch and not anything else. And then PQ rebase. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. That can't be right. Oh. Maybe says, is it okay to install all repos? You can install it wherever you want. I stick it in a virtual env personally, because it's not really all that useful elsewhere. Yeah, I don't see why it would be a problem. Ah, damn it. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't remember how to do this. I followed the directions, but the directions were wrong. Why they were... Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do here, chat. because this doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. Oh, you know what I can do? I can I can get the patches from the nightly version. Oh, but I didn't tag it. Yes, so then I can do this, and then I can find the oldest one. And then I can check out the patches from here? Maybe? Uh... Why is that there? I don't know. So I do see that. Sheldon Geki has subscribed with Prime. Thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. What the fuck? The playlist just stopped? YouTube, what are you doing? Get down from there. I guess we'll just pick a random song then. There we go. I think I want that patch, so I'm actually going to do this. And import patches from nightly? Question mark. Oh, it worked. Okay, we're gonna leave ourselves a note for that. Sometimes you'll want to copy the patches from the closest nightly closets. Closest. Sorry, it's off screen, but you'll just have to deal. Oh god, everything changed here. Comment out the branch part. I'm sure future me will be confused by that, but it'll make sense when future me tries it. 100%. Why do I have edits in here? Improve. Oh, I should have just done this. Oh. I was just doing import and export. Maybe I should have done this. Maybe this is fine. Hold on. Let's actually just try that. Run books, refresh patches, Ubuntu focal. Does this fix itself? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we did want to do that. Does the reflog not contain it? Reset. What we want? No, it is not. Hmm. Well, we'll just fucking redo it. Oh, but now I've lost this reflog. Okay, so okay, I thought there were 2 commits here. Wait, where did this commit come from? What? Did I just do that? I didn't. Where did that commit come from? This is the last commit that I ran. I'm so confused. We lost that patch, but maybe it's fine. I control 2/3 of the decimal libraries. Okay, let's build this and see what happens. What could go wrong? Oh, we got a puppy poto. A puppy poto. A puppy poto. Yeah, I don't know where that commit came from. That was weird. I don't know. It has so much excess skin to be smiling, but it's also kind of why he always looks sad. He's not sad like ever. Ah, yeah. That gravity is a bish. Wait, what? I'm gonna find pristine tar commit. Oh. Right. Because we have to make a release. Python 3.11.0 alpha 1 release. We gotta change this to an 11. We gotta change this to focal. No. Improve new version. Sucks. Gravity's a bitch, yeah. Actually. What's the difference between a runbook and a playbook? To me, nothing. I would use those terms interchangeably. One could maybe say that a runbook should be slightly more programmatic, but I don't know. I think they're the same. Or at least I have used them in the same context to mean the same thing. One is faster, one is funner. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know what I was doing there. Oh, I know what I was doing there, but the bit's gone. There's no reason for me to do that anymore. Ubuntu fuckle. Pretty funny. Finish changelog for this. And then we build. Okay, so I promised you that I would show you my new linter. And what I have so far. It looks a lot like the code setup of it looks a lot like the code setup of iUpgrade, in that there's a main file, and I plan to split things out into plugins eventually, but for now it's very basic. I have like errors, I have settings. Not that I really want to support tab indentation or two space tabs, but I figured it's actually not that hard to support, so I might as well make this work. It does AST parsing. Oh, I'm gonna do this, so otherwise. Compression. We had a discussion that playbooks were reserved for incident response and runbooks were for toil. I mean, I guess like as long as you're consistent and you classify things, that seems fine. I probably wouldn't. But yeah, I have like a AST visitor which implements some of the codes. And I have a token iterator which implements a few other of the codes. And I've started going through all of the codes that PyCodeStyle has. And you can see that I have not implemented that many. But the fun part is some of them are just obsolete. Like these ones, I can't possibly lint for these because the AST crashes. So I just skip them, which is great. And yeah, like these are also just like syntax errors that for some reason PyCodeStyle decided to lint separately. I don't know why, because it's just noise if you have a syntax error. But yeah, I will have to implement a lot more of these. I do think I'm gonna just ignore some of them. Like some of the ones in here are disabled by default. And I'm probably just gonna enforce my indentation style and not bother with all the really ugly ones. Yeah. So if it crashes, just make it exit and say it found one of the deprecated things. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. At work, a playbook is what Ansible executes. Oh yes, I mean Ansible does have a concept on playbook. I don't know. The words are silly. As long as you can explain what you're working on and what your words mean, I think that's the most important part. But yeah, I think to do most of these, I need like an indentation state machine. I wanted to get the AST ones out of the way since they're the easiest ones to do. Which is why I did don't define functions, name this, or don't define classes, name this. These were super easy. This one's actually harder than you expect, and PyCodeStyle actually does this wrong. Because there are a lot of ways to introduce a variable into a scope. Local variables, list variables are both covered by just name in the AST. But then you also have like exception handlers, you have match, you have with statements, and they all show up differently in the AST. I have not implemented the match stuff yet, but that's why I don't have this checked off. Maybe we could do that. Inspired by some old game that crashed at the end, so they just displayed a congratulations screen when it crashed. That's pretty good. Oh no. We're already off to a great start. Okay, what failed here? Oh, I remember hacking around this. How did I fix? How did I? Tokenize depends on NT path. Background pathlib NT path issue. Good job, past me, for putting commit message. Look around pathlib to NT-path issue. We order those and run the build again. So I guess we could implement another lint rule while we're at it. Actually, let me make sure. Let me make sure I pushed on my laptop because that would be bad. I will be right back. So I had pushed, I just forgot. We're good, we're already up to date. Okay, so let's add some tests for our features, and the tests are set up very similar to how PyUpgrade has them, so it's really easy. Ambiguous name test. Okay, so I left myself a to-do here. Match as, match mapping, match star, accept handler. All need to be handled. So let us start with test ambiguous accept handler. Hey, what's up, Kimbiko? Let's go F string. Source sort rent equals error E741, and I will fill out the description of the error codes later, but for now I just wanted the error codes. And this will be on line 3. I think it's gonna be 30, but I don't know. We'll run the test to find out. So it should, oops. And this is fun to work on. I'm excited about this. Check is missing arguments. Of course. Oops. Seatings. Yes. Okay, so we have no codes because we didn't actually implement it yet. So now we have to go implement it. And we can do it right here. Visit accept handler. Handler. Self node. And I'll probably do this with the registration plugin that I did before. You're always having fun making stuff? Yeah. Why didn't that hit the brick a point? Is it not called that? We got a blank string. Box. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Sorry, I mispronounced your name. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Oh, you know what? I probably have another accept handler. This is why I want to move to plugins. That'll make it easier. Yep. Sure shit. Brick a point. Oh, we can just say name. Visit name, code stir, name stir. Visit name, this should be E741. Name will be node.name, node.align no, and node.callOffset. And I think MyPy will actually be mad about me for this. Because this is nullable, as we saw here. It'll be none if we don't do this. Maybe we just do if not none here. You messed up your path. Wait, what? Wait, what did I miss? Makes me feel like doing some programming today. It's been like a good month and a half since I even opened my Linux machine. Marsha. Marsha. Marsha, get on that programming. What makes you think you pronounced it wrong? I don't even remember what it was at this point. It says, do it, the penguin is waiting. Oh, that's why you said path. I understand now. A little bit slow on the draw. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I fixed this somewhere else too. Okay, we'll do that in a sec as well. Yay! We've done accept handler, and then we just have to do match and function parameters. Cool. Actually, I think I have MyPy set up already, so it'll already do it for me. We already made MyPy not mad. Okay, cool. So let's. Oops. Actually, I think this might be the wrong thing to do. What I did here. Lib Python reamd dot something, right? Reamd dot no. Oh, it was a reamd, but it was not the reamd that I expected. Got a stick. Oh, is this a tab? It's 2 tabs? Debian pver minimal.reamd.debian.in. To add. Even though I'm pretty sure this is wrong, and I'll have to back this out later, but LMNOPQR of threading local. These tabs? No, those are spaces. tokenize, and then no expand tabs, and then 2 tabs, and then built-in. And we build it again. Alright, let's actually pluginize this. That sounds like more fun than doing this. So let's look at how PyUpgrade works. So we should move settings into there. Maybe even move this into there. And we need import T, we need pluckable, we need callable. What do we need protocol for? AST callback mapping. Okay, guess we include that too. Oh, we also need this. I'm surprised that I don't have to annotate that. I guess it's because it's appended to directly here and MyPy figures it out. I don't think I actually need parent. I think I can just do ast.walk. This actually returns. Actually, this is just a list. And I'll probably change the types later. Yeah, I'll change the types later. Reds.extend. stfunc. Node and settings. We actually don't have state. Wait. Oh, state included settings before. So this is settings and the AS. Don't have the parent. This is going to be an iterable of error. Okay, I think that's fine. Token funk. Actually don't have you. That's fine too. We will have it eventually, so this will actually probably change. This return value will get more complicated because I want it to be a fixer and a checker at the same time. Right now it's just gonna be a checker. It's the easiest to implement quickly, and I can add the fixer stuff later. And I'll have basically the same structure as PyUpgrade, so I'm not too concerned about it being tricky to add the fixer stuff later. it that simple? Look, it's that simple. Tuple imported, but not found. That is indeed correct. Type checking is missing. Probably missing list also. Type is also missing. Collections and iterable. Okay. So then we need to do a plugins directory. How does this work? Oh, we need to put this in here. Plugins path. We need to put from alint import plugins. And then in alint main, we want to do visit bugs settings ASTIAGE, I think. Where? How? Okay, I don't know how that could end up there. 124. Okay, I think that's maybe working. All the tests should be failing now. Not for that reason though. Oh, this is still going. This is actually towards the end, so that might actually succeed. Okay, that looks right. Actually, let's do alint plugins ambiguous names.py. This also needs settings. It's error also. Oh, one character too long. Whatever. Can do this. So I'm pretty sure this is only used here, so I can just inline this. O and L and O. Okay. And then these can just be yields, a generator. This section could probably just be a generator or none. And then we can go back to the good name. Then we can do yield from visit name E741 .id node.call offset. And that should get some of the test passing. Nope. Why not? Oh. I misordered those. That should work now. Y'all are quiet in chat today. What's up with that? Hey, we hit our breakpoint. Cool. Yay, 6 passed. Cool. This is symbols shit. Let's see if my script works for this. Run and code. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. 6 symbols. Don't mind me just trying to set up Grafana. Oh my. Oh, it did commit completely. Order. And rebuild again. Okay. Douchey says, what are you working on? I am writing my own linter. Which is maybe not the best idea, but I'm just full of great ideas. So that's what I'm doing. What could go wrong, right? Do I even need yield from? What if I just did return? I can just do return. Although if I need to add something later, then that'll be a problem. Function def. Please implement an LSP for Vim? I don't even use Vim. Why would I do that? Do you mean for Babby? Oh, that's sad. It's line too long. And then the async function def is basically the same. This? You could probably do this with unions. How does the register function work? Is it So take star. That would be cool. Oh, right. No, it doesn't because type vers generics. Those. Then we also want to do accept handler. Also too long. If oh, this one has to be yield from. Conditional yield from too. And this is node name. Yeah. I'm actually gonna move this up next to here. And we can remove this from here. And that should get all of the ambiguous name tests passing. Look! Does the A-lint stand, the A and A-lint stand for Fernie? Yes, exactly. Brennan says, this is what I love about Anthony. He writes code just as if he was writing his name. Yeah. The vanilla Vim did not have one, just NeoVim. I think there is one. I knew about Cock. I didn't know about the other one. Oh, I gotta fill up my water. I'm gonna do that real quick. I'll be right back. I'll see you in a sec. Oops, that's not the right button. Hello, I'm back. Oh wait, I forgot to grab my water. Here it is. Oh, did somebody click my clip my cock? Hey, what's up, Fries and Peter? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, so we have one part of this working. Let's get the rest of it working. Has key. We can do that one next. Alent plugins. Has key.py. Did it actually get clipped? Why didn't you clip it? Clip it. Do it. From alent.data input settings error register. So let's get that passing. Just need to accept and land assign. Cool. It's done. Oops. Now I just need lambda assign. You just need to add some blockchain and AI to the Vim. Oh no. Then call it Vim RU for Vim ruined. That's pretty good. I like that. Babby equals babushka. Oh no, Babby's named for a different reason. I explained it in that video there. Sign has no attribute type. Oh, this is old code. For ass, Matt Smith FTL. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Are you more of a 10-inch Tenant fan yourself? Oh, maybe you play FTL. That could be a thing. Welcome to the stream, Matt Smith. Goes away. It's also okay. And this is the AST parts, and this is not parts. No, I just suck. Oh no. Papa Kumar hello, welcome back. Oh, that's such a sad answer. No, I just suck. Oh, these are gonna be all wrong. I could do this automatically, but this is just gonna be easy enough to just do it. That's the way. Oh. Marcia says I suck too. Well then. Cool. Oh. Debug symbols. No, I didn't error. Kind of expected to error. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, we're gonna add this in. Debians libpever. dash dbg dot symbols. I hate the symbols file. I don't know why. I get. Are they ordered in any particular way? Yes, they are. They're alphabetized. Okay. One more carrot. I assume that builds now. Maybe? What could go wrong, right? Yeah, wait, why did Soden have a chasm emote? I guess technically they're allowed, but like... I feel like Soden's emotes are slightly unsettling. Base meat. Oh no. No, 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 no. Shiki password thing. In theory, that will upload Python 3.11 Alpha 1. I've seen some real Looney Gasm emotes. The that one's real derpy. Okay, now we have to do the whole thing again. Bora11, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. I need a tape annotation. Oh, because we use extend. Come on, MyPy, you should be able to figure that out. Technically not Nano, Dragon Mike Z, but it's close. It's my own text editor called Babby that I wrote from scratch. That is similar to Nano, but also very different. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's do Bionic next. Where it says watching you code, of course I'll enjoy. Cool, cool. Welcome, welcome. Ubuntu Bionic. Oh, I wonder if I can just do. I wonder if I can just do this. And cheese it. Bionic. Actually, I should probably do another. I should probably do a separate changelog. CCH-V Bionic 1 -B to force -B to force, because it's technically a downgrade. Repackage for Bionic, and then we'll run the build on that and see what happens. Hopefully it succeeds. God, done. Cool. Astro Warrior Ray says, hi, what are you working on? We're doing some miscellaneous stuff. I'm releasing Python 3.11 Alpha 1 for deadsnakes over here, and I'm building my own linter. Oh. Hello? Oh, I hate when it does this. It doesn't tell me why it failed. but it failed. GTA VV guy, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Kamigo, what have you said? Mavodev, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Is this Babby, but in Japanese? Translate.google.com. Detect. What? Babby? Nani? Oh, I see. Useless Pony has translated slightly better than my. Yeah, that's what I thought it said, Marcia. That would have been good. Oh, damn it. What do I have to do? The dependencies must be different on Bionic. Probably libmpdeck, almost certainly. Oh, it is. It was Nani, Bobby. Wait, ahead by 8 commits? Did I not push this? Am I supposed to push this? Yeah, we don't have mpdeck there. We don't have it here either. The curses version. I did not remember that. I don't know what BDGCC is, but fix dependencies on Bionic. Dark Umbra, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Is that an Umbreon reference, perhaps? Koopa, what have you said in chat? Wrong window. Ah, I need like a translate button. Why did it detect Spanish? So that's it. Huh. Okay. Love that the error line that says disregard the path 2 lines up. There must be a story why they couldn't just fix the path. Wait, which thing? I don't know which thing you're referring to. Nani just means what in Japanese? Yeah, I know. I know that at least. Left-hand window scrolled off the top. Oh, this part here? The D package error? This one? I don't know. I also don't know why it didn't just tell me. No, never mind. Okay. Alright. Cool. Yeah, fine. What was I doing? There's something else I had to change, right? Oh. Yeah, gut log. Alright, try that build and see what happens. I'm watching Demon Slayer with a friend. It's been good. Is that a hentai? I gotta stop myself. Wait, Marsha, have you passed Michaela yet? No, you haven't. Oh, you got like 8K to go. It's an anime? That does not narrow it down, Marsha. Fair question when asking Marsha. Yeah, exactly. Why are you bonking me? Haven't been around too much lately because of no programming. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, let's do the match stuff. If system version info greater than equal 310, pramga no cover 10 plus. We have to do our match as match mapping match star. The register AST that match as. Oh, I wonder if I can just. Maybe, but I don't stack them anywhere here. If actually comment does this. Mm. Oh, interesting. Feel like that. Unblocking its code, yeah. Why do you always bonk instead of bonk on mobile? It seems like your spell checker's giving you away there in your room. Match 0 case x as y. You mean invalid syntax? Match as has a name. Okay, so this is name. What are the other ones? Match star and match mapping. So get a match as inside and we get a rest. And then what was the last one? Match star. Match star is name. Really it? I feel like there's more. I know I did this in Pyflakes. Match ass. Yeah, I guess those are the only ones with targets. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Take a hit, yeah. Anthbong. Yeah, I guess that is the next evolution. Okay. Visit match as. Before I implement this, I should probably write tests. Match mapping. Hey, what's up, Grandpa's iPad? Hello, hello. Matt Chop, Matt Chook, Matt Champ, Matt Ass. Yeah, exactly, can be good. Diego Cause, thank you for the follow. Diego Cause, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. Test feature. Names def test ambiguous. Ambiguous names. Match. We need match as. We can do one as y, one as name. Case two, a mapping. Okay. Oh right. This is gonna get ugly. And then we gotta do mapping, list. Okay, so we should have an error on 2, 4, and 6. Mm-hmm. Uh, 901? Just guessing. Error E7412 9? I think. So let's just try that first. Comma. Union is not defined. Z sign, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Knowledge is here. Hello, hello. Diego's from Argentina. Well, welcome, welcome. Oh, you caught my typo, Kimiko. If only I would have looked at chat. Grandma's iPad says, congrats on PSF. That's huge news. Thank you. Knowledge says, nice haircut. Thanks, thanks. Should have used chatlet? Yeah. Exactly. 7 off by 1. Okay. And we'll make it fail in 310. All set says, new here, what are you doing? I am writing a linter. The problem is Chatland only has a 30% trust score. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I got a syntax error? Oh. Yeah, I did have a syntax error. Because this should just be a single star. Get empty list. Okay, so then we go alint, Lugan's ambiguous names, and we do return match, return visit name, E741, node.name, node.line node, node.call offset. And we do the same here. Same here. That one, I think MyPy's gonna be unhappy. If node.rest is not none, yield from. Which makes me think I should just yield from instead of returning in all these, but CBA. Oh, you know what I can do instead? Exactly character, 88 characters. If node.rest is none, we can return. It's too cutesy. We're just gonna do this instead. Twitch plays a lint pilot? Yeah. Right. Writing a thing that yells at programmers when they write bad code. Exactly. Is a linter the same as a formatter? Does a linter just tell you instead of formatting them? Yeah, the latter. But I want to add formatting to this as well. Ooh. Oh, that was already passing. Still need to check if it passes. Third one is at character 13. Oh yeah, because it's a star. It's weird that this is its own node, but this is not. Like I don't know why they did it that way. Kind of annoying if you ask me. Sweet. Try all the versions. Sure the test pass. They'll be red because of coverage though. This looks good. Release that. Green. I think 3.9 is gonna fail. That's gonna be my guess. Due to syntax error offsets. Oh, or it'll pass. I'm down with that. And that gets that out of the way. G. Nope. I don't want to send mail. Have y'all watched Squid Game? I have not. I also don't have Netflix, so yeah. It'd be a bit of a struggle for me to do that. Oh, my chair is loose. Ow! You're screwed in. How are you possibly loose? Oh, I'll have to do that later. You don't need Netflix when you have friends with Netflix? imply that I have friends. Am I kidding? I have some friends. No. Oh, that was funnier inside of my head. Okay, let me make sure all the branches got pushed for this, because that is definitely a thing I've fucked up in the past. 3.11, and then I really have to do surgery to fix all this. Okay, so that's the wrong branch. We want to turn off issues, wikis. I can't turn off pull requests. And then we gotta go to branches. And obviously we don't want that as the, no, we don't want to rename it. Switch to CSS is my passion. Why does this look so shit? I hit a screwed in, but it's always loose. Okay, so we should have vocal, bionic, upstream, pristine tar. I think that's it. What's master? It's the same as upstream. Okay, we don't need this. Right? Yep, okay. These are good. Cool. And then we just wait for it to build. Actually, focal should maybe be done by now because it doesn't have the other thing. No dark theme? Yeah, wait till you see me use Twitter. That's when people get real mad. Successfully builds! Yo. Yo, I hate that these aren't sorted nicely. But in theory, we can already install it. Oh, actually, don't I usually update my Puppet? Hold on. And 3.11 in here. And it may succeed already. There's this one scene in the show, and I swear this isn't a spoiler, where there's like 7 crabs where one would have done the same trick and it completely ruined the scene for me. Like, did they get a discount on crabs? Oh, 7 live crabs. Bad English this morning, yes. Well, let me type in my bad password. It's a really bad password. It's just crabs. All the crabs. I kind of think that the index will not be. I'll have to wait for this, unfortunately. Libra says, hey Anthony, can you persuade me towards either unit test or PyTest? I'm using unit test right now, trying to mock environment variables and not having fun. You should just use PyTest. I maintain PyTest, so that's why you should use it. Well, no, the reason you should use PyTest is it's much more widely used than unit test. Yes, you have to install a third-party dependency to get it going, but it's totally worth it. But yeah, I'm one of the maintainers. Max Mayo, hello, hello. The reason you should use PyTest is because you get free support here. That is also true. And on the Discord, if you join that. Why is it not available yet? I hate that the packages take time to publish. It should just be, it's built, it should be there. Why no? Oh. Because, what does this mean? All builds were built successfully but have not yet been published. Why no? Ending publication. Just fucking do it. Well, that means I can't update that. 10-4 sounds good. Sounds good. PyTest rocks and PyTest plus talks rocks your socks off. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. I like that. Dick sword, penis blade. Yeah. Nike, just fucking do it. So, did I tell this story? This was 0 hour in high school. So I didn't want health class to take up a whole slot in my schedule. And the school offered a 0 hour, which meant that we would come into school early, which meant our parents had to drive us in. So everyone in the 0 hour class basically got drove to school. And inside of 0 hour, this is a health class, so it was like sexual education and drugs education, and eating disorders were thrown in there for some reason. I think that was it. Those were like the 3 topics that we covered. 0 hour does not equal 0 day, yeah. And there was a question box in the class, and we were allowed to put anonymous questions into it. And of course, anytime you give someone any shred of anonymity, they're gonna abuse the hell out of it. And we abused the hell out of it. We would put just like the fucking funniest jokes we could think of in there. Most of them were my friend Jesse. Jesse was the jokester, and if I can remember any of them, the one that reminded me of this was Marsha's, which says Nike, just fucking do it. He put it in a little piece of paper that said, and the funniest thing is the health teacher was this massive dude. He weighed like 300 pounds, like not even kidding. He was massive. He did actually shed all that weight after we graduated though, which is also fucking amazing. But it was a little bit ironic to have like, you know, the biggest person in the school teaching health class. But anyway, he would read all of our questions, even if they were absurd. And so the one that Marsha reminded me of is Jesse put a note in there, was like, Nike and Trojan should team up to make the super condom, and the just fucking do it would be their catchphrase. What's the other one? Oh, is nasal sex considered penetration? If you have just like really massive nostrils. But anyway, that's health class for you. Are you published yet? No? Wait, I think everything is published except for AMD 64. I think that's what that's doing. The only one that I actually want. Oh, why? I was expecting something XSS. This was little physical pieces of paper. I don't know how you would cross-site script physical paper. Kids don't try oral sex. Yeah. AURAL. I guess there was also the thing. Never mind. This isn't something I want to talk about on stream. Oh, I want you to be finished so that I can fetch you and install you, but you're not ready. The teacher picks up the paper and an alert pops up over his head. Yeah. Our health class went fairly into depth on things like endocrine diseases and hormone things. This is something I want to create a permanent link to. Yeah, our health class was like fairly basic. The stupidest thing is we had to make like our final project in health class was to make an art installation of an eating disorder. Like, why the fuck was that a project? an art project based on an eating disorder. And of course, like, people just did like terrible things for theirs. They were just like, I'm gonna cut out magazines and then make people look like they have eating disorders. And it's just like, that's not cool. I did pica, which is an eating disorder where you eat non-foods, and need a hanging mobile. Mobile? I don't know how it's pronounced. Now that I think about it. It's spelled like this, but it hangs from the ceiling. Is it just pronounced mobile? No. I'm second guessing myself. Can't believe we moved. No. Is this not a word? Oh, here it is. A construction or sculpture frequently of wire and sheet metal shapes that parts can be set in motion by air currents. Mobile. Okay, that makes sense. I made a mobile where I had these like little glass jars that just had like samples of common pica foods. Unaluz, hello, welcome. Ours was just, this is a condom, use it. That pretty easy, honestly. I don't remember health class, stayed out of school a lot, slept in class when I was there. Oh, it's fair. A single spaghettio to represent anorexia? No, like what they would do is they would like take magazine cutouts of like normal healthy people and then just like make them look extremely skinny with scissors. That was their like anorexia art, which, I mean, looking back on it, that project was terrible. We should not have been doing what we were doing. Like really disrespectful and like really not that great. Like imagine if you were in that class and had one of those eating disorders and like there's fucking art projects about it on the wall. That would be so weird. I would be so uncomfortable. But I don't know. This was back in early 2000s where things were not so people didn't really think about these things. And my school was like 100% white, so there wasn't much diversity of thought there in general. Anyway, we did some really inappropriate stuff in school too. Looking back, I guess that means shit's kind of evolving in the world. Yeah, like I feel like the next generation's doing much better about this than my generation was, and I think we did better than the generation before. But it's good. It was not good, but I think it's good that it's getting better. Is this a good idea? Nah, we have to fill the schedule. Yeah. I guess that's true. The thing about condoms, like they also did that in this health class. Like they one day, I forget if he used was it bananas or was it aubergines, eggplants? I think it was bananas. But yeah, it just like showed us how to put condoms on. Like even though we were, how old was I then? I've been in 2004. Yeah, so I was 13 or 14. There were kids in my class that had already had sex, and like at 14 years old, which is just fucking nuts. But yeah, high school, I guess. Our school had a wood dildo. That's awesome. That's fucking cool. Oh, never mind. I saw this check mark and I was like, yes. And I was like, no. Imagine the splinters. Oh my god, that would be so bad. That would be so awful. Oh, that's what the condom is for. I'm pretty sure splinters would not care about a condom. They would poke right through. Oh, that would suck. Alright, well, I don't think this is gonna actually work. Where's my Keck W? I don't know. What mean? What do? Oh, it did run the app search. Anyway, I don't think this is going to finish anytime soon, so I'm probably just going to wrap up here before we talk too much about terrible things in health class, but should take the class again. Oh, is the Keck W emote just gone? Is it a global emote? It's just gone. What happened with that? Twitch, Keck W. Isn't that a global emote? Or is it a BTTV? Is it a BTTV emote? Oh, it's BTTV? Okay. Well, I don't think I've ever seen it. I know what it looks like, but oh, FFC, BTTV. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know, man. Anyway, that's gonna wrap us up for today. My name is Anthony. I upload educational videos to YouTube 3 times a week. That is youtube.com/anthonywritescode, so subscribe there if you want to check these out. I also have a second channel where I upload previous streams, so if you're interested in that, subscribe to the second channel, and that's where those will show up. Trying to get remonetized on this channel because splitting channels kind of sucks, but that's the way things go. I normally stream Monday evenings and Saturday at noon, and I announce my streams in 2 places. One of those is Twitter. That's twitter.com/codewithanthony, where basically I talk about what we're going to work on, and usually we work on it. We actually did, I mean, this was somewhat ambiguous, but we did all the things today. I also announced my streams on the Discord. You are all free to join and hang out with us. There's a beginner's channel if you want to ask questions. There's also a bunch of other social channels. There's a good memes channel. There's food. There's music. There's aminals. There's scream at the cloud, yell at the clouds if you're angry and you just want to shout. There's a channel for that as well. But thank you all for stopping by, and I will hopefully see some of you tomorrow. Let's go find someone to raid.